Hi everyone. In today's class, we are going to see about hexagonal prism, which comes from the unit projection of solids. Okay, let's see the question. Our question is: a hexagonal prism of side of base 25 mm and axis 60 mm rest on a corner of its base in HP, with the axis of the prism inclined at 40 degree. This is not 400, it is 40 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Draw its projections. Let's first see how it is kept in the first quadrant. So this is hexagonal prism. It has 6 sides, and this is the hexagonal prism. Our hexagonal prism rests on a corner of its base. So it's resting on one of its corner on HP. Okay, so this is a horizontal plane and this is our vertical plane. So it is resting on one of its corner on HP, and with the axis of the prism inclined to 40 degree. So the center will be the axis. The axis is inclined at 40 degree. So the base is not inclined, only the axis is inclined at 40 degree. Okay, so when the axis is inclined to 40 degree, it is also parallel to VP. Okay, so when the axis is inclined to 40 degree, the axis is parallel to VP. So the center is the axis, it will be parallel to VP and it will be inclined to HP. So they are given that with the axis of the prism. In the previous sum, they would have given base is inclined or one of the corners inclined, but in this sum they are given as axis of the prism is inclined at 40 degree. So axis is inclined to 40 degree and the axis is parallel to VP. So this will be the axis, it is parallel to VP. Okay, so see the orientation. If you have any doubts, you can type in the comment section. So this is a horizontal plane and this is a vertical plane. So it is resting on one of its corner, and while it's resting on its corner, the axis is inclined at 40 degree. Okay, so now let's go to the problem. Just see the diagram and then I will give the explanation for construction. So we are going to draw a corner resting hexagon. Okay, so because it is resting on one of its corner, so we are going to draw a corner resting hexagon. Okay, so when it's resting on corner, this point will be your A1, B2, C3, D4, E5, F6, and similarly we can draw this using a template. The hexagon is of base 25 mm, so all the sides should be of 25 mm. From each and every point, draw a straight projecting line. Okay, from this point, and this point. Okay, this will be your axis, this will be your axis. So while drawing using a template, you can mark the center point as the axis. Okay, and from this point and this point, project a straight line. From this point, project a straight line up to here, and then mark all the points. This will be your 1 dash. Why we are giving this as a 1 dash? Because it's a front view. Whatever we are going to draw above the reference line is called as the front view. Whatever we are going to draw below the reference line is called as the top view. Okay, so 1 dash is the front view, so we are marking as 1 dash. This will be your 2 dash bracket 6 dash. This will be, so this is the center axis. This will be 3 dash bracket 5 dash. So when I am going to mark in bracket, it is called as hidden. This will be 4 dash. Okay, from here what is the height? The height is, axis height is 60 mm. So from here draw a 60 mm axis. From the axis complete all the points. So this is the axis height. So from 1 dash draw 60 mm, from 2 dash and 6 dash draw a 60 mm line, from 3 dash and 5 dash draw a 60 mm line, from 4 dash draw a 60 mm line. Complete the prism. Okay, so this point will be the base point we have marked using numbers. So the top point will be alphabets. Okay, so this will be your A, so this will be your A dash, this is B and F, so B dash bracket F dash, so this point is O dash, this will be C dash bracket E dash, this is C and this is E, so this is visible and this will be hidden, so C dash bracket E dash, this will be D dash. Okay, this is our initial shape. Now we have drawn our initial shape, and the main thing is our sum is axis inclined. Am I right? Our sum is axis inclined. So axis inclined at 40 degree. So the axis inclination is 40 degree. So listen carefully. How we are going to draw is 90 minus this 40 will be 50 degree. Am I right? 90 degree minus this 40 is equal to 50 degree. So from this point, this 4 point, draw a 50 degree angle. Okay, this is 50 degree. So from this point, from this 4, okay, this corner, draw a 50 degree line. So this will be a 50 degree. So this will be your point 4 dash. Am I right? From this point, take your compass and measure up to 4 dash to 3 dash bracket 5 dash and draw an arc. Similarly for 4 dash to O dash, draw an arc. Similarly for 4 dash to 2 dash bracket 6 dash, draw an arc. Similarly for 4 dash to 1 dash. Okay, measure from 4 dash to 1 dash, keep your compass here the same distance. From this 4 to this one, draw an arc. So you will be getting around 5 arcs. From the arc, draw a straight 90 degree line. So this is a straight 90 degree line. So from here, draw a straight 90 degree line. Okay, draw a line like this. This is not straight. From this point, you have to draw a straight 90 degree line and height 60 mm. So from all the points, draw a straight 90 degree line and complete the diagram. So we will be drawing all the lines and then close the prism. So this will be your A dash. This point is B dash bracket F dash. So similarly this point will be B dash bracket F dash. This will be O dash. This point will be, so this point is this point, C dash bracket E dash. This point will be this D dash, so this will be D dash. Am I right? So we have drawn this, and what we are going to do now is, it is axis inclined, just extend the axis. Okay, so you have drawn the axis point and you have drawn the axis. Now just extend the axis within that line. Okay, so don't deviate from this line, so just follow this line and extend the axis line. Just follow this axis line and then extend up to the reference line. Measure that angle, it will be exactly 40 degree. Am I right? So first what you are going to do, 90 minus this 40 degree. They are given axis inclined at 40 degree. So it will be 50 degree. Draw a 50 degree line. Okay, and then complete the diagram. At the last, extend the axis line. So when you extend the axis line and measure the axis, it will be 40 degree. Am I right? So we have completed our third step. This is our first step, second step, third step. Now let's move on to the final step. Okay, so final step is our top view. When the hexagonal prism is inclined at 40 degree, so that is, when the axis is inclined to 40 degree, what will be our top view? Okay, so how we will be joining now? All the hidden lines will be joined using dotted lines. Okay, all the visible points will be drawn using continuous lines. So now our joining method is, how will you join for prism A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F. Similarly 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 1, and then A to 1, B to 2, okay, A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, D to 4, E to 5, correct? And then F to 6. This will be our joining method. So from all the points, project a line downwards. Okay, draw a vertical lines from all the points from 1 to from 3 dash 5 dash drawn from the, don't draw from the O, it is not required, from 1 to 3 dash bracket 5 dash 4 dash, and similarly from A, B, C and D, put all the lines downwards, and from here, from this point, draw a horizontal line, project a horizontal line from A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, now mark the coincidence point where this one and this one meets here. Okay, where this B, where this 2 and this 2 meets here, this 3 and this 3 meets here, this 4 and this 4 meets here, this 5 and this 5 meets here, this 6 and this 6, this 2 dash 6 dash 6 meets here. Okay, mark as 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1. Similarly, mark this as where the points are coinciding, mark as A1 B1 C1 D1 E1 and F1. Finally, join all the points. How will you join? A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F, F to A. Likewise, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 1. First mark the points and join everything. And then A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, D to 4, E to 5, F to 6. Now, how we are going to mark the hidden lines? Just see this. So, when I am going to see from a top view, so you can able to see all the A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F. So everything will be continuous lines, and so this will be your 1. Okay, 1 to 2 will be visible, 2 to 3 will be hidden, 3 to 4 hidden, 4 to 5 hidden. Okay, 5 to 6, that is 5 to 6 will be hidden, 6 to 1 will be continuous lines visible. Okay, likewise this is your A point. Okay, this is your A point. A to 1 will be visible, B to 2 visible, C to 3 hidden, D to 4 hidden, E to 5 hidden, F to 6 visible. Okay, so all the visible lines should be drawn the continuous lines, and hidden line should be drawn in the dotted lines. Okay, so see here 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is, so this 2 to 3 is hidden, but when I am going to mark this B to 2, it will be continuous line, so it will be gets as a darkened line. Okay, so our problem is over. If you have any doubts, you can type in the comment section. Thank you.